Black Friday sales have already started. Kind of wild, right? There's a lot of really good sales out there, but I went and scoured the popular online sites to find you guys 10 really good deals on new RC cars. Now, the cars that you're gonna see in this video are cars that I've tested here on the channel. So if you see something that you'll like, you'll be able to go down to the video description and I'll have a link for the review video. I'll also have an affiliate link there in case you wanna buy it. And just a side note, those sales help us out here on the channel, support the channel, and I really do appreciate it. I'm gonna start off with the big spender models and work my way down to the cheapest. Let's get into it. Check out the size of this beast right here. This is for the big spender. It's the Axial SCX6 Honcho, and it's a massive off-road rig, 4-wheel drive, and oil-filled shocks, scale Falcon Wild Peak tires, tons of LED lights in this, interior, cage out back, aluminum frame rails, 2-speed transmission. This thing has everything, and it just tackles whatever's in front of it. Now, if you've been saving up your pennies this year for a big rig, this is one to definitely consider. These normally go for almost $1,100, but they're on sale during Black Friday for $829.99, giving you a savings of $270. This one's more of a specialized rig and perfect if you have some muddy areas around you. This is the licensed Losi Bog Hog, and it's based off the LMT platform. It's got these massive paddle tires, 4-wheel drive drivetrain, oil-filled aluminum shocks, metal chassis plate, and a really durable driveline. And like I said, it's great if you've got muddy areas around you or even sand, but I have had fun with it just romping around the backyard. This one usually goes for $649.99, but it's on sale for $529.99. So your savings on this one is 120 bucks. Want something a little bit more usable off-road? Then you need to take a look at the Losi LaserNut U4. This is a desert buggy, 4-wheel drive, independent suspension, really cool cage on this, LED lights, aluminum plate chassis, brushless system. This thing books on 3S, and it's a lot of fun. If you got dirt and sand to run in, this thing is gonna be an absolute blast. This beast usually goes for $539.99. They have it on sale for $399.99, so the savings is 140 bucks. Needless to say, I got hung up in the Losi section when I was looking for deals, and I saw the Hammer Rey. And then I remembered the comments of my video where a lot of people said, if it ever goes on sale, that's when I'll buy it. Well, here is your reminder. The Hammer Rey is a fun off-road rock racer. It has an aluminum chassis, independent front suspension, solid axle rear with trailing arms. The suspension travel on this is just awesome. There's a brushless system. They've got tons of LED lights interior, and they have 2 different liveries with the Curry licensing. Very cool looking rig, fun to drive, and the rig is normally $499, but they knocked off $100 and you can get it for $399. If you're interested in a 110 scale ready to run trail rig, this is one I really enjoyed. It's the Vanquish VS410 Fordyce ready to run. Now, Fordyce, for those of you that don't know, is a trail where a lot of full-scale drivers go, but this bears the name, and this rig is a lot of fun and super capable. Vanquish is really well known for producing high-quality rigs. This one has a metal chassis, low CG drivetrain, straight axles front and rear, metal links, aluminum shocks, and even some really good tires right out of the box. It normally goes for $469. They've knocked 60 bucks off, so you can get it for $399. If you'd rather hit the street with a new RC car, this is one you need to check out. This one gets a lot of attention, whether I post it online or I'm driving it in the parking lot. It's the Kosha Phaser wide body Tundra, and it's a ready to run. It does have a brush motor, but it's a quick motor, and they have a large pinion on here, so it goes pretty quick. It's got a composite tub chassis, independent suspension, oil-filled shocks, and the scale detail as well as custom look on this truck is absolutely awesome. The everyday price on it is $249.99, but the Black Friday sale is $199.99, saving yourself 46 bucks. If scale is more your thing and you like cars that are more static model-like, then you gotta check out the offerings from FMS. They've actually got a ton of sales going on right now, and picking one to show you guys was rather difficult, but this one looked like a really good deal. It's a Suzuki Jimny, and they knocked $110 off of this. You can get it for 140 bucks right now. It's got a ton of detail in it. You can open the doors, the hood, the tailgate, even the chassis is all detailed. It's got a scale exhaust. It has trailing arms, realistic looking axles, LED lights all over the place. The steering wheel even turns on this thing. It's actually fun to drive if you got some flat trails you want to head up, but when it's not in use, it looks really good as a display model. This was a pretty awesome release for the old school guys. It's a mini JRX2 from from Losi, and it is a smaller replica of the original JRX2, and they did a really good job on it. It's actually a lot of fun to drive off-road. Even though it's an old school design, it's a lot of fun to drive now, and if you go through a brushless system in here, it's an absolute blast. It has a fiberglass chassis, trailing arm suspension, oil-filled aluminum shocks, and they've got 3 different body styles for it. Horizon's knocked $40 off the price for Black Friday, and you can get it for $129.99. Well, even though I sold my Jeep, I'm still a Jeep guy and love the look of any RC Jeep, and Kyosho does it right with this Mini Z Wrangler Rubicon. The body detail on this one is absolutely awesome, and it's really easy to get up and running because it runs on AAA batteries. So if you got some lying around the house, they could go right in here. You can go on some fun desktop crawling adventures or out in the garden, wherever you want to drive these things. They're just a blast. Now normally this one's $170, and that kind of turns people off a little bit, but right now you can pick it up for $100 and save yourself $70. And the final RC car on my list to show you is the Axial SCX24 Deadbolt Ready to Run. This is a fun off-road mini rig. Again, you could take these things just about anywhere. I've even stuffed these in my luggage when I'm going on vacation so I could drive a RC wherever I go. There's a ton of aftermarket parts available for these things, or this one out of the box really works well. They give you everything you need in the box to run it, and for Black Friday, they're $100. Now, I've got a bonus extra for you. If you are interested in the Deadbolt, check out the Spektrum brushless system that they have available for it. Horizon has this on Black Friday sale for $60, and it's an option to go and drop into a Deadbolt. There you go, guys. 10 really good deals on new RC cars for Black Friday. Now, there's a bunch of other deals out there. I'll have links for the popular online sales sites that I recommend in the video description below. And if you do nab a deal, let us know what you got in the comments.